Tesla lead designer weighs in on plans for these two Model Y colors. Tesla's head of design has provided some insight into potential future plans for two Model Y colors, making nods to the Glacier Blue and Midnight Cherry Red paint options as part of a special Milestone podcast episode. On Sunday, Ryan McCaffrey shared the 500th episode of the Ride the Lightning podcast, featuring a long conversation with Tesla chief designer Franz von Holzhausen. While the roughly hour-long discussion touched on a wide range of topics, von Holzhausen talks about many of his design intentions, his driving force at Tesla, and what the plans for the two paint colors are, among many other topics still. In the interview, McCaffrey points out that those in the U.S. can't currently purchase the new Model Y in any blue color, let alone the highly anticipated Glacier Blue. He goes on to ask von Holzhausen directly whether the USA could get Glacier Blue in the future. On whether the Glacier Blue Model Y color is expected to make it to the USA, von Holzhausen declined to answer directly, though he did explain a little bit about how the team developed the color. Glacier Blue is just a color that we've been talking about with our team. The team is like right through that window, by the way, and we were looking at the impact of silver. How do we get pigment into silver and really add a little bit of personality to it, von Holzhausen said. If you look at our palette, you know it was either darks or white, and so we were looking for something in between. Blue is always a fairly popular color. I'm not going to answer that specifically, but if you look at the history of how things evolve and change in the ability to order things, you could extrapolate maybe something out of that. I can't guarantee you either way, von Holzhausen adds. Tesla's Glacier Blue was inspired by the need for a color between blue and silver, two very popular colors. However, Franz von Holzhausen hinted the new color could be coming to the United States, but wouldn't confirm it for sure. Tesla reveals design inspiration behind Cybercab's gold color. Currently, Tesla sells the Glacier Blue Model Y in the Asia-Pacific markets, though the focus on the color and von Holzhausen's lack of a direct response may suggest that it could eventually make it to North America. In addition, McCaffrey asks the head Tesla designer if the popular Midnight Cherry Red color from Gigafactory Berlin was being discontinued, to which von Holzhausen responds plainly that he's not going to answer it, adding that fans should stay tuned. Lastly, Franz was unwilling to confirm that Midnight Cherry Red was discontinued at Giga Berlin. Stay tuned, he said. You can check out the full 500th episode of the Ride the Lightning podcast below, featuring the color discussions and more with von Holzhausen. Source: reposted and summarized from Zachary Visconti at teslarati.